प्रगति के रास्ते पर तेजी के साथ बढ़ेगा, ऐसा मेरा पक्का विश्वास है।
केवल भजन लाल जी शर्मा ही नहीं बल्कि पूरे सारे विधायक जो भी मंत्री बने थे, मंत्रिमंडल के सदस्य, सभी के सहयोग से ही यह काम संभव हो रहा है।
इस आज के अवसर पर पुनः आपको मैं अपनी शुभकामनाएं देता हूं और आप यहाँ भजन लाल जी शर्मा को मैं हार्दिक बधाई देता हूं, वहीं पर आप सबको भी मैं हार्दिक बधाई देते हुए आज के मेरी अध्यक्ष जी की अनुमति हो तो आज की बैठक की कार्रवाई समाप्त की जाए। तो आज की बैठक की कार्रवाई समाप्त हुई। धन्यवाद।
That was a brief announcement by Mr. Rajnath Singh congratulating the new Chief Minister.
माननीय राजनाथ जी, माननीय मुख्यमंत्री प्रेस के लिए जाके मुख्यमंत्री दल के नेता वापस आएंगे, उसके बाद आप उनका स्वागत सत्कार कीजिए। अभी प्रेस के लिए जाने दो।
The announcement coming in from the BJP top brass. You had Mr. Rajnath Singh and others making that announcement. Bhajan Lal Sharma, the next Chief Minister of Rajasthan, a first-time MLA, a very strong Brahmin face. Reports suggest that he is somebody who was in the race to become the next Chief Minister. From the Sanganer constituency of Jaipur, he has been elected as the first time as an MLA. He is also somebody who won by a record margin of about 48,000 votes. He is a strong Brahmin face, a local leader who is well known in the All right, we'll await if there's a reaction that comes from Mr. Bhajan Lal Sharma, the Rajasthan Chief Minister-elect. We'll stay with those visuals. Meanwhile, I'll try and cut across to Aman and understand more about this choice. Aman, what does this choice reflect? What do we know?
Choice, I think, reflects a surprise. Anusha, the first somebody whose name has again not featured in any speculation so far. We just minutes before I heard that Bhajan Lal Sharma could be one of the contenders. A word from one of the MLAs inside the meeting, and within minutes we had his name being announced. He's the first time MLA from Sanganer seat. This is a seat, urban seat, in one of the Jaipur seats, in fact. And I had remember seeing his campaign once in Jaipur while I was there, and seen as an upper caste forward leader, a man which some people in the BJP are telling me from Rajasthan, a strong organizational man. He's been involved in this party organization in a big way. A ticket of a sitting MLA was cut to give Mr. Bhajan Lal Sharma the ticket from this seat, which had also created some sort of mini revolt in the BJP that why this person has been chosen and a sitting MLA's ticket has been cut. But Mr. Bhajan Lal Sharma won the seat with a very, very comfortable margin, and now we see him being appointed as the BJP legislative party leader, and he will be the Chief Minister. Vasundhara Raje announcing his name at this meeting today. She was handed over a chit by Mr. Rajnath Singh just before the meeting we saw. So in a way, BJP going in for this generational change that we had been speaking about earlier, choosing a younger leader. In a way, he is very much like Vishnu Deo Sai or Mohan Yadav in Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh respectively, a leader of almost the same age group, a leader in his 50s, seen as somebody who will be the next gen leadership of Rajasthan. BJP moving away from its big faces like Raman Singh, Shivraj Singh Chauhan and Vasundhara Raje, going for a next gen leadership. In a way, the Vajpayee era leaders, Anusha, be it Vasundhara Raje or be it Shivraj Singh Chauhan or Raman Singh, now fading a bit in the background, and we're seeing this new leadership of the BJP, which in fact Kailash Vidyavargiya yesterday was, I remember mentioning while speaking to us, that this is the new India, and this is new India under Mr. Modi, in which the younger leaders need to come forward and take the leadership positions, Anusha.
Well, we are surprised. That's first thing. I agree with you, Aman. Payal is also with us on the broadcast. Payal, what more details do you have about the new Chief Minister-elect?
Well, everybody left, everybody surprised yesterday after you heard Mohan Yadav's name, and today also people have been very quiet, at least the media has been very quiet, because you were expecting to see some sort of a change really come in, some sort of surprise really come in. But for people within the BJP, they'll tell you that this name did not come in as a surprise, because when he was given the ticket from Sanganer, it was not very sure whether he'd be able to win from there, because that's a seat which is not very congenial as far as the upper caste are concerned. Now, with the state of Rajasthan earlier also choosing a Jat leader in the BJP as a chief minister, probably there was a lot of questions that were being asked of the BJP leadership on what they plan ahead of the state. But with the fact that Bhajan Lal Sharma has now been made the chief ministerial candidate, that sends a lot of messages. That if you come from the party roots, if you come from the party background, you have a very good chance of rising to the top. Bhajan Lal comes in from he's somebody who's had a lot of background,
Right.
deep-rooted background with a deep-rooted background with the organization. He's an ABVP Karyakarta who's risen up the ranks. He's been somebody who's been a senior general secretary of the party. He's been an old organization, and he's been somebody that the BJP in the state would go on for crisis. Very young by political age, also given the fact that he's in his 50s and the BJP is looking at building the next generation leadership.
Absolutely. Pal, stay with us on the broadcast. We're also on standby for that press conference that can begin any moment. A quick word from Anshul as well. Anshul, the celebrations have started.
So yes, the celebrations have started as soon as the name of Bhajan Sharma was announced. The celebrations have started over here. These are all the workers. You can see in the visuals over here how happy the workers are that finally after 8 long days of wait, the chief minister's name has been announced. भजन लाल शर्मा जी का नाम अनाउंस हुआ है. कैसे देखते हैं इसको? क्या संतुष्ट है इस नाम से या और कोई नाम आप सोच रहे थे?
नहीं, हमें पहले से ही पता था. वो मेरे गांव से, मैं उनका भतीजा हूं और बहुत सारी चीजें थी. ऐसा नहीं था कि संगठन से जुड़े हुए आप शुरू से ही संगठन से जुड़े और ग्राम पंचायत अटारी से सरपंच बनके आज राजस्थान के मुख्यमंत्री बने हैं. और ये ओनली बीजेपी में ही हो सकता है. ये बीजेपी में ही संभव है कि एक छोटा सा कार्यकर्ता ऊपर तक पहुंच सकता है.
All right, Mr. Rajnath Singh is speaking. We are going to cut across.
आज राजस्थान भारतीय जनता पार्टी विधायक दल की बैठक हुई. विधायक दल की बैठक इसलिए आमंत्रित की गई थी ताकि विधायक दल के नेता का निर्वाचन हो सके. बैठक में एक प्रस्ताव राजस्थान प्रदेश की पूर्व मुख्यमंत्री भारतीय जनता पार्टी के राष्ट्रीय उपाध्यक्ष श्रीमती वसुंधरा राजे के द्वारा श्री भजन लाल शर्मा का नाम प्रस्तावित किया गया और सर्वसम्मत से सभी ने इनका समर्थन किया है. और विशेष रूप से इनके नाम का समर्थन प्रारंभ में जिन लोगों ने किया, श्री किरोड़ी लाल जी मीणा, श्री वासुदेव जी देवनानी, श्री मदन दिलावर, श्री जवाहर वेडम जी और श्री जाबर सिंह जी, इन सब सारे लोगों ने और इसके अतिरिक्त पूरे सदन ने श्री भजन लाल जी शर्मा के नाम का समर्थन हुआ. इसलिए मैंने घोषणा की कि श्री भजन लाल जी शर्मा राजस्थान भारतीय जनता पार्टी विधायक दल के सर्वसम्मत नेता निर्वाचित हुए. और मैं आश्वस्त हूं कि श्री भजन लाल जी शर्मा के नेतृत्व में यह राजस्थान तेजी के साथ प्रगति के पथ पर आगे बढ़ेगा. सभी कार्यकर्ताओं ने श्री भजन लाल जी शर्मा को अपनी हार्दिक बधाई दी. और इसके अतिरिक्त मैं आपको जानकारी देना चाहता हूं, भजन लाल जी शर्मा जी से भी बातचीत हुई है. 2 उप मुख्यमंत्री होंगे, श्रीमती दिया सिंह और दूसरे श्री प्रेमचंद बैरवा. और यह भी भारतीय जनता पार्टी की तरफ से प्रस्तावित है कि वासुदेव जी देवनानी यह स्पीकर होंगे. बस मैं पुनः एक बार भजन लाल जी शर्मा को हार्दिक बधाई देता हूं और यहीं पर प्रेस वार्ता को समाप्त करता हूं. आइए भजन लाल जी.
Bhajan Lal Sharma, the next Chief Minister-elect for the state of Rajasthan. The visuals on your screen right now, exclusive first here on CNN News 18. Vasundhara Raje Scindia also in that frame, and the new Chief Minister-elect has taken the blessings of Vasundhara Raje Scindia and Mr. Rajnath Singh both. A show of strength and unity by the party. Aman Sharma continues to be with us on the broadcast. Aman, I heard Vasudev Devnani is going to be the next speaker. I believe there are also names for the Deputy Chief Minister post.
Yes, there are also, we're just getting those names correct, Anusha, what the Deputy CM names are. But about Bhajan Lal Sharma, what I'm hearing from the BJP, 56-year-old younger leader, next-gen leader, like it was in the case of Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh, where BJP went for Vishnu Deo Sai and Mr. Manoj Yadav. So he's 56, also in the same age group as the other 2 CMs. He's a first-time MLA from Sanganer. It is a Brahmin-dominated safe seat of the BJP. So he was given his first ticket from this seat, though he belonged to Bharatpur. he was given a ticket from Sanganer because it is a safe seat of the BJP, a Brahmin dominated seat. So Mr. Bhajan Lal Sharma was given a seat from here. A sitting MLA, Mr. Ashok Lahoti, was denied the ticket, and Mr. Bhajan Lal Sharma was given the ticket in his place. So seems like BJP had a plan since earlier, wanted to groom Mr. Bhajan Lal Sharma as the leader. Also, he's the longest serving General Secretary in Rajasthan BJP, 4-term Rajasthan General Secretary. He has been in the BJP, so very, very strong organizational man in the BJP, has an ABVP past, and was like a go-to man for all organizational troubles, organizational problems in the BJP. He was the man, so that organizational strength of his, upper caste face, and a first-time MLA who's really not in any camp. You know, he's somebody who's not seen in Vasundhara Raje camp or some other camp. He's a man seen as a neutral face. So that is the explaining the choice of Mr. Bhajan Lal Sharma as the Chief Minister.
The choice of Chief Minister also, Aman, as we await the names to be confirmed of the Deputy Chief Minister, we'll only put out the confirmed details that we are getting here on CNN News 18. But talking about the kind of caste arithmetic that the BJP is trying to get right, I believe Diya Kumari and Prem Chand Bhairwa, they have been announced as the Deputy Chief Ministers. Those are the confirmed names that we can tell you here on CNN News 18. So a woman face is something that the BJP does want to keep, and the choice of 2 Deputy Chief Ministers. Aman, what does this reflect? Diya Kumari and Prem Chand Bhairwa.
So Diya Kumari was a very talked about name. She was also in the race to become the Chief Minister, somebody, a younger leader, also in her early 50s. So a younger leader, has been an MP earlier, has first started a career as an MLA, then became an MP, again became an MLA in the present elections. She was also somebody who's won with the highest margin in Rajasthan this time, seen as the next gen woman leader after Vasundhara Raje, seen by somebody. Some people also as a successor to Vasundhara Raje in the party, a Rajput leader. So BJP rewarding the Mewar region, which has voted for it in a big way in these elections, by appointing Diya Kumari as the Deputy Chief Minister. She had a bit of the one thing was going against her was a lack of administrative experience. So maybe as the Deputy CM, she will get that administrative experience for a larger role ahead, maybe in the years to come. But right now, I think Diya Kumari, a Rajput face, being chosen as the Deputy CM, a very important face. Another Prem Chand Bhairwa. So getting the caste combination right, upper caste as the Chief Minister, a Rajput as the Deputy CM as well. So also a woman, Anusha, finally getting one of the positions. We were speculating that, you know, will a woman also get representation? So Diya Kumari's name being announced as the Deputy CM will please many in Rajasthan, because she is seen as a popular leader, somebody who's always accepted the party line. Diya Kumari, as I was saying, she was first an MLA. Then she was asked to contest the MP elections. She did that in 2019. She was denied an MP ticket. Still, she again contested the MLA. She won as an MP in 2019, but was denied an MLA ticket by Vasundhara Raje. After that, she became Vasundhara Raje government didn't give her an MLA ticket in 2018, but she contested as an MP in 2019 from Rajasthan and won. And now she contested as an MLA after the party directed her to do so. So in a way, BJP respecting that, in a way, the discipline of Diya Kumari, somebody who's seen as a very good, speaker, somebody who's championed women issues in the state. You know, she has visited all these spots where these heinous crimes had taken place earlier in Rajasthan. So in a way, I think BJP rewarding that qualities of Diya Kumari, and so we see a Rajput leader the rise maybe of the next Rani in Rajasthan, as many were speculating. But Bhajan Lal remains a big story. You know, a first-time MLA who's become the Chief Minister. BJP sending this message through its rank and file that if you are capable, it doesn't matter. If you are a good party worker, any party worker can become the Chief Minister. There is no hierarchy in place in the BJP. It is hard work, and it is the BJP, your capability and BJP's caste dynamics and arithmetic which decides the Chief Minister. I think Bhajan Lal, Vishnu Deo Sai and Mr. Manoj Yadav are an example of that philosophy of the BJP.
I want to understand this from you far more lucidly. You rightly point out that there is a generational change in BJP that we are observing right now. But the fact that the much talked about names, I mean, we have seen this in the cabinet formation as well when it happens at the central level, that new names are brought in, or you really have, you don't know, these are not the names which are much talked about in media. These are party loyalists who have worked in ABVP or have a background in the Sangh. But what is the message that the party central leadership is really trying to take to their workers on ground ahead of 2024? Is it the message that if you work for the party, you will be rewarded? And it's not important for you to dominate the headlines in media, but perhaps to do some real work on the ground. What is it that you read with the choices of the Chief Minister?
Well, Anusha, definitely. You know, BJP's message, especially under Narendra Modi, is very clear that no pressure, no lobbying, no show of strength works. You know, the BJP, if it has made up its mind to promote a next-gen leadership, we have seen that in Uttar Pradesh, when BJP shocked everyone by picking a relatively younger leader in Yogi Adityanath as its chief minister when nobody placed its bets on him. In Uttarakhand, we saw a younger leader like Pushkar Singh Dhami. Though Pushkar Singh Dhami lost his assembly election in the Uttarakhand, still he was made the chief minister. So that is the BJP, what the BJP thinking is. We have to promote a next-gen leadership. Younger leaders need to come forward. This is a country with considerably high young population. You cannot have older leaders who have served 2 times, 3 times as chief ministers continue indefinitely in that post just because they are senior.
Yeah.
This is a message to the rank and file that any young Karyakarta of the party, unlike the other parties, you know, can become the chief minister. This is a party which does not run on Parivarvad or a party which runs on the seniority principle. You know, Congress, I remember in 2018, Anusha, did not demade its old faces, Mr. Kamal Nath, Mr. Ashok Gehlot, as the chief ministers. It did not go for that generational change. But we see the BJP this time, when it has won all 3 states, going for that generational change in the party.
I mean, I don't think that's a very good news for the media, but any kind of media management will not work anymore. You trying to dominate the headlines or get the limelight, or, as you said, show of strength, none of that really is going to work, because I believe party is also very confident of the sort of communication channels that they have established with the electorate. And yes, mainstream media continues to be an important tool, but they have their own strong communication channels, and that's the message to the Karyakartas ahead of 2024. They are gearing up for that big battle, and these choices will also send a message across to their workers on the ground.
Absolutely, Riddhima. The joke in BJP is that जिसका नाम मीडिया में चलेगा वो CM नहीं बनेगा. So you know, that is what we have been hearing so far, and that is what proves to be true. I was speaking to a senior BJP leader in Parliament a few days back, and he told me we keep on seeing these names being speculated on television, and we see, oh, this is also a good name. But when we call up that candidate, he is vehemently saying, I did not plant my name in the media. So you know, many leaders, in fact, I had seen, you know, all these contenders go completely silent in the last 1 week. They were not speaking to the media at all. They didn't want their names to feature in the media. In fact, a few of them were calling up journalists and saying, please don't mention our name, you will sabotage our chances. I think Diya Kumari, Anusha, has not spoken since the verdict came. She has been completely silent, given no media interviews. Only on the day of the result, I think she gave a bite to ANI. That's all that she spoke. She has not given a single media interview. I had been trying to get in touch with her because I had remember interviewing her during the campaign. I spent half a day with her on her campaign in her constituency, but she refused to talk. So, you know, this is, I think, the discipline in the BJP, that, you know, this consultative process, when it is on in the BJP to select the CM, the contenders go silent, secrecy, surprise is paramount, no pressure, no lobbying, no amount of media attention, media headlines are going to work in your favor. The party is going to decide. Only 3 men know, Anusha. It's only Mr. JP Nadda, Mr. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and of course Mr. Amit Shah, who know that who will be the chief minister. I'm sure even the observers who had gone to Rajasthan or went to other states would have only known the name once they reached that particular city and reached that meeting.
Well, अगर आपका नाम मीडिया में आ गया तो आप मुख्यमंत्री नहीं बनेंगे. If your name dominates the headlines, your chances of becoming the chief minister go down, and that's why none of these people have really spoken to the media ever since the results came out. Let me also try and cut across to Anshul. He's getting his pulse from the BJP office in Jaipur. Anshul, celebrations across. Tell us what's happening there.
So yes, the celebrations had started and the fireworks had also started, but now since the carcade is now going to move out anytime within the next few minutes, the entire road has now been vacated. The people who had gathered over here, they have been asked to move away from here, and in the next few minutes, Bhajan Lal Sharma would actually come out from his vehicle and would go straight to the governor's office, is what we have been told at this point in time. And then the kind of names that have been announced definitely is a big surprise for the people over here on ground zero as well, because Bhajan Lal Sharma, although a few people were talking about that name, but definitely there was not much seriousness in those gossips as well. But yes, this time around, the manner in which the names have been announced, Diya Kumari has been made the deputy chief minister. So yes, the source that was telling me that the deputy chief minister could be a woman. So that has proven true, I guess now. So yes, in the next few minutes, we are expecting that finally that cavalcade movement would start, and Rajnath Singh is also expected to get out from the BJP office within the next few minutes. The entire entire road is now being vacated by the security of Rajnath Singh and the local police who is present over here. And in fact, one by one the MLAs have also started to come out after the meeting that has concluded. So yes, a sigh of relief for the people of Jaipur that finally after 8 days, Rajasthan has got its new CM, 2 new deputy CMs, and also the name of the speaker has also been finally been announced. So yes, everything in plan now. The next step that is going to be taken is that crucial meeting with the governor that is going to happen within the next 10 to 15 minutes is what we are being told.
All right, the crucial meeting with the governor. Relatively speaking, just took some more time compared to Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh. But you finally have a Chief Minister-elect. Once again, cutting across to my colleague Aman Sharma, who's breaking down all the details for us. Aman, one wonders what happens to, say, an earlier generation. To the likes of Shivraj Singh Chauhan, to the likes of Vasundhara Raje Scindia. Do they become the Margdarshak Mandal, or will they continue to play an active role in the politics of the state? That's what I'm trying to understand here with you.
Well, Anusha, it's difficult to hazard a guess what happens to Shivraj Singh Chauhan, Raman Singh or Vasundhara Raje now. You know, there is all sorts of speculations we have heard in parliament from leaders, BJP leaders, Congress leaders saying that, you know, will they become governors? Will they be brought to the centre as union ministers in a possible third term of the Narendra Modi government? We don't know. You know, earlier top leaders like we have seen Ravi Shankar Prasad or Prakash Javadekar, not getting anything much after they were, you know, they made way for younger leaders as union ministers.
Yeah.
So we don't really know what the BJP has on its mind. There are also talks that Mr. JP Nadda's term as the BJP president, when it ends, will one of these top leaders, Shivraj Singh Chauhan or Raman Singh, be considered for the post of the BJP president? So all sorts of speculations are there, and I'm sure BJP will surprise us with that name also when that finally happens. So it's difficult to make a guess, but intelligent guesses, as we all journalists make. Obviously, these are leaders who have contributed in a big way to the party. You know, 3-time Chief Minister Mr. Raman Singh, 4-time Chief Minister Mr. Shivraj Singh Chauhan, 2-time Chief Minister Vasundhara Raje. They have a big role in building the party, bringing the party to power in these Hindi heartland states. So maybe they will get their due. Maybe they will be given a respectful, in a way, a position which befits their stature. But that remains to be seen. I think BJP is thinking ahead towards 2024, again towards building a new gen leadership, a younger leadership in these states, give young karyakartas, the capable ones, the hardworking ones, a chance, bring in a democracy in the party, how I would put it, that, you know, sending a message to rank and file. Now, you know, Manoj Yadav becoming the Chief Minister. I was speaking to Mr. Ravi Kishan, an MP from Gorakhpur today in Parliament earlier. He said that has had a massive impact in Uttar Pradesh. You know, he's getting calls saying Yadav Mukhyamantri ban gaye hain. Even Bihar MPs were saying that of the BJP, that Yadav Mukhyamantri ban gaye hain. So the BJP's message is not just limited to, I think, that one state. The message also goes beyond, and now an upper caste leader becoming the Chief Minister in Rajasthan. You know, that message also will go in the Hindi heartland, that look, BJP is not against upper caste, it is for OBCs, it is for Dalits, but when it comes to rewarding an upper caste leader also, BJP is up to it, and the second choice, Diya Kumari, is a Rajput leader. So, you know, sending a message to the Rajasthan electorate that, okay, Rajputs voted for us in the Mewar region, so we are rewarding your leader who is maybe responsible for bringing us this huge mandate.
And I remember the Prime Minister saying that कि कुछ ही जातियां हैं इस देश में जिसमें महिला आती हैं, युवा आते हैं, किसान आते हैं. So the Prime Minister's message is very clear that the old caste arithmetic that we have seen in this country, that grammar is rewritten and will continue to be rewritten, whatever is left of it. That consolidation that the BJP wants to ensure in the Hindi heartland in the run-up to 2024, this is the big social engineering taking place. We'll continue talking about this and much more here on CNN News 18. Fascinating aspects of the choices that the BJP has made. For now, stepping into a very short break. Stay tuned, stay with us.
as they stand in the scene. We don't see any ambulances close by. We haven't seen any that are coming in, and we haven't seen any. Say hi.
Is the press. Yeah, just hold that.
We're not doing a lot of stuff.
Some of you have, I know some people have trees out here. You have to push it. Go this way. Some of you have, I know some people have trees out here.
This incident took place approximately 3:30 p.m. There was a partial collapse of a residential building here in Morris Heights section of the Bronx. Our first responders responded immediately, and because of video observation, we were able to have a preliminary review and communication with the owner of the store. Our preliminary information with the owner of the store that everyone that was in the store is out at the time. At FDNY, we give you an overview of exactly where we are, if there are any other people we believe are caught in the rubbish at all. So.
So we brought out all of the utility companies to shut off power and gas to the building. We have Red Cross that is out here helping us to assist with individuals. NYPD is on the scene, keeping everybody safe, cordoning off the area. Buildings, HPD is doing their preliminary investigations into the partial building collapse. For residents of the building, we're directing them to a service center that we have set up at Public School 390, just up the block. We will have a service center there. We also have the MPA out here with 4 warming buses for residents who need it.
That this is an ongoing operation, so our members behind me as we speak are still conducting search and rescue, and they will do so until we either find someone or confirm that there is no one under that rubble. So as Zach mentioned, our units were here in under 2 minutes, and all of our specialized training and resources that we have for an incident like this have gone to work. We have our drone up, surveying the area, seeing if we can find additional information about potential patients and areas of potential instability. We have our canine unit here helping us search for potential victims, and we have all of our specially trained firefighters, tactical units, collapse units, and our EMTs and rescue medics who are trained specifically to treat someone in a collapse.
There was a partial collapse of a residential building here in Morris Heights section of the Bronx. Our first responders responded immediately, and because of video observation, we were able to have a preliminary review and communication with the owner of the store. Our preliminary information with the owner of the store that everyone that was in the store is out at the time.
We immediately evacuated the building, got all the residents out, and started to concentrate on the debris pile in front of the building, working that and trying to search for any victims. We had dogs do searches, and at this time we are, that is our main objective, is to get to the bottom of that pile. We'll be here until we're down to the street level, just to make sure if there are any victims under there, hopefully we could get to them in time. But it's an ongoing operation.
मंडल से लेकर जिला और प्रदेश में प्रदेश महामंत्री के रूप में पूरे प्रदेश में संगठन के व्याप को बढ़ाने के लिए इन्होंने काम किया है और आज मुख्यमंत्री के और विधायक दल के नेता के रूप में श्री भजन लाल जी शर्मा का नाम नामित हुआ है। उप मुख्यमंत्री के रूप में आदरणीय दिया जी, जो प्रदेश की महामंत्री के रूप में लगातार संगठन के व्याप को बढ़ाने के लिए और सांसद के रूप में बहुत सक्रियता से काम कर रही हैं। प्रेमचंद बेरवा जी, जो लगातार दलित हितों की रक्षा के लिए और उस क्षेत्र के विकास के लिए हमेशा से काम कर रहे हैं। आदरणीय वासुदेव देवना जी, जो बहुत ही वरिष्ठ नेता है हमारे और लगातार उस क्षेत्र से विजयश्री प्राप्त करते हैं। ये विधानसभा के अध्यक्ष के रूप में पूरे सदन का मार्गदर्शन करेंगे। मैं पुनः श्री भजन लाल शर्मा जी को, वासुदेव देवनानी जी को, आदरणीय दिया जी को, प्रेमचंद बेरवा जी को, पूरे राजस्थान की इकाई की ओर से बहुत बहुत बधाई और शुभकामना देता हूं। ये जीत है मोदी जी की गारंटी की। ये शिकस्त राजस्थान की जनता ने दी है।
Anyone who may be trapped or may have been hit by fluid from FDNY here has raised them in the field. We don't see any ambulances broke down. We haven't seen any that are coming in, and we haven't seen any.
Is the press? Yeah, just told that.
We're not doing a lot of stuff.
I know some people have trees out here.
Go this way.
Some of you have
I know some people have trees out here. This incident took place approximately 3:30 p.m. There was a partial collapse of a residential building here in Morris Heights section of the Bronx. Our first responders responded immediately, and because of video observation, we were able to have a preliminary review and communication with the owner of the store. Our preliminary information with the owner of the store that everyone that was in the store is out at the time. At FDNY, we give you an overview of exactly where we are, if there are any other people we believe are caught in the rubbish at all. So.
So we brought out all of the utility companies to shut off power and gas to the building. We have Red Cross that is out here helping us to assist with individuals. NYPD is on the scene, keeping everybody safe, cordoning off the area. Buildings, HPD is doing their preliminary investigations.
Good evening. You're watching The Nation at 5 right here on CNN News 18. My name is Toya Singh. We finally today, just a few minutes ago, saw the closure of a big question, one that's played out over the last week after the BJP swept elections in 3 states, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. That big question of who would lead each of these states. We saw the BJP answer that question in a similar manner in each of the 3 states. In Chhattisgarh first, then yesterday in Madhya Pradesh and today in Rajasthan. In all 3 states choosing relatively unknown faces. Today, as we saw just a few minutes ago, Bhajan Lal Sharma being appointed the Chief Minister of Rajasthan. He's a first-time MLA. We're going to take a much deeper dive into why the BJP made this choice and what this choice, along with the choice for the 2 Deputy Chief Ministers in Rajasthan, what that means. Let's first take a look at what Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, someone who'd flown down to Rajasthan today morning to help with this decision, what he had to say. We're also going to show you right before that what the Chief Minister-elect Bhajan Lal Sharma has to say. Take a look.
माननीय प्रदेश अध्यक्ष जी, सबसे पहले तो मैं देश के यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री सम्मानीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी को धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं। मैं हमारी पार्टी के राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष सम्मानीय जेपी नड्डा जी को धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं। सम्मानीय हमारे गृह मंत्री अमित शाह जी को धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं। हमारे रक्षा मंत्री सम्मानीय राजनाथ सिंह जी को धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं और हमारे पर्यवेक्षक महामंत्री हमारे सम्मानीय विनोद तावड़े जी, उपाध्यक्ष हमारी बहन सरोज जी, उनको भी धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं। और जिन्होंने नाम का प्रस्ताव किया, हमारी पार्टी की राष्ट्रीय उपाध्यक्ष और पूर्व मुख्यमंत्री माननीय वसुंधरा राजे जी का भी धन्यवाद देता हूं और माननीय प्रदेश अध्यक्ष जी का भी मैं तहे दिल से बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं। हमारे प्रभारी माननीय अरुण सिंह जी का मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं। हमारे चुनाव के प्रभारी माननीय प्रहलाद जोशी जी, बहन विजय राठकर जी, हमारे संगठन के महामंत्री माननीय चंद्रशेखर जी और मैं मेरे साथ उप मुख्यमंत्री बहन दिया जी और प्रेमचंद जी वैरवा जी को भी धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं और स्पीकर के रूप में जिनका लंबा अनुभव है ऐसे वासुदेव जी देवनानी जी का भी मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं। और मैं इतना विश्वास दिलाना चाहता हूं कि राजस्थान की ये जो टीम है, राजस्थान के जो सभी हमारे विधायक हैं, निश्चित रूप से जो राजस्थान की अपेक्षा है हमसे, भारतीय जनता पार्टी से, हम माननीय हमारे यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में हम राजस्थान का पूरी तरह से सर्वांगीण विकास किसी भी क्षेत्र में हो निश्चित रूप से हम पूरा करेंगे। ये मैं आप सभी को विश्वास दिलाता हूं। आप सभी को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। सभी को नमस्कार।
आज राजस्थान भारतीय जनता पार्टी विधायक दल की बैठक हुई। विधायक दल की बैठक इसलिए आमंत्रित की गई थी ताकि विधायक दल के नेता का निर्वाचन हो सके।
बैठक में एक प्रस्ताव राजस्थान प्रदेश की पूर्व मुख्यमंत्री भारतीय जनता पार्टी के राष्ट्रीय उपाध्यक्ष श्रीमती वसुंधरा राजे के द्वारा श्री भजन लाल शर्मा का नाम प्रस्तावित किया गया और सर्वसम्मत से सभी ने इनका समर्थन किया है। और विशेष रूप से इनके नाम का समर्थन प्रारंभ में जिन लोगों ने किया, श्री किलोई लाल जी मीणा, श्री वासुदेव जी देवनानी, श्री मदन दिलावर, श्री जवाहर वेडम जी और श्री जाबर सिंह जी, इन सब सारे लोगों ने और इसके अतिरिक्त पूरे सदन ने श्री भजन लाल जी शर्मा के नाम का समर्थन हुआ। इसलिए मैंने घोषणा की कि श्री भजन लाल जी शर्मा राजस्थान भारतीय जनता पार्टी विधायक दल के सर्वसम्मत नेता निर्वाचित हुए। और मैं आश्वस्त हूं कि श्री भजन लाल जी शर्मा के नेतृत्व में यह राजस्थान तेजी के साथ प्रगति के पथ पर आगे बढ़ेगा। सभी कार्यकर्ताओं ने श्री भजन लाल जी शर्मा को अपनी हार्दिक बधाई दी है। और इसके अतिरिक्त मैं आपको जानकारी देना चाहता हूं, भजन लाल जी शर्मा जी से भी बातचीत हुई है। 2 उप मुख्यमंत्री होंगे, श्रीमती दिया सिंह और दूसरे श्री प्रेमचंद बैरवा। और यह भी भारतीय जनता पार्टी की तरफ से प्रस्तावित है कि वासुदेव जी देवनानी यह स्पीकर होंगे। बस मैं पुनः एक बार भजन लाल जी शर्मा को हार्दिक बधाई
CM है। So as you heard there, that the messaging is clear from the top to the bottom. Even the MLAs who are walking out, the CM who walked out, the message is very, very clear that each and every person is absolutely happy, content with the decision that has been taken by the Bharatiya Janata Party. The workers are also absolutely happy and elated. These are the visuals that we are bringing to you live from right outside the BJP office, where the celebrations have now started. Finally, the top brass has now left from the BJP office, and now that meeting with the governor is going to happen. So 1 CM, 2 deputy CM, speaker, all of them has been announced in one go, and definitely there is a sigh of relief that the people of Rajasthan are breathing at this point in time. And also the manner in which this entire decision has been taken has definitely made sure that even though it took a long time for them to actually come out with this decision, but yes, this has made sure that all the people who were present over here, all the people who were part of this meeting, all the people who were waiting for finally this decision to come out, that decision has come out in their favor. With video journalist Naren Singh, this is Anshul Singh for CNN News 18.
Okay, let's bring you a lot more context on this decision and what was behind it. We have with us our National Affairs Executive Editor, my colleague Aman Sharma. Aman, it's almost a sense of deja vu with which we're talking today. Just yesterday, I remember when Madhya Pradesh decided and declared their Chief Minister's name, we had a lot of questions for you. Who was this person we hadn't heard about before? Similar questions today for you too. This is a first-time MLA that we're talking about. Someone who for years has been part of the BJP organizational structure, we know. But I do want to ask you, Aman, we heard what the Defence Minister Rajnath Singh had to say in the address, and he said Vasundhara Raje put forward this pick, similar to what they said in Madhya Pradesh with Shivraj Singh Chauhan. But is this man someone who's known to be in the Vasundhara Raje camp? Can you bring us more context?
Well, I think he doesn't belong to any camp. He's seen as a neutral person who for almost 2 decades has served as the General Secretary of the BJP in Rajasthan. He's the longest serving General Secretary of the BJP in Rajasthan. Somebody seen as a strong organizational man who knows the nuts and bolts of the organization. What is interesting, Toya, that this is the first time he was given a ticket. He belongs to Bharatpur, but he was given a ticket from the seat in Jaipur, Sanganer, from where he's won. This is a very, very safe seat of the BJP. BJP has held this seat since 2003. It's a Brahmin, upper caste dominated seat. A Brahmin face was brought there. So all it now seems like all the jigsaw puzzles maybe was a plan to actually, bring him from the organization, give him a ticket from here. Ashok Lahoti was the sitting MLA who was denied a ticket. There was even a mini protest, but BJP sustained that. It went with him and he has won now. I think the advantage is one, he belongs to the ABVP. So this is a common thread between all the three candidates in Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. All three have good ABVP background. So this is also maybe the rise of the ABVP, cadre in the organization, somebody who's worked on the ground as a student leader in the BJP being rewarded. Also, he is seen as somebody, as I said, not belonging to any camp. So Rajasthan was this problematic area where some people are Vasundhara Raje camp, some people are Mr. Gajendra Shekhawat camp. So BJP avoiding those pitfalls, choosing somebody who's neutral, somebody who's absolutely, not seen as in any camp, as I say, so somebody who's been chosen, also an upper caste leader. So we have seen that the BJP's choice has been a tribal in Chhattisgarh and OBC Yadav, Mohan Yadav in Madhya Pradesh. So now an upper caste leader being chosen
Let me just tell our audiences, that is Bhajan Lal Sharma is meeting the governor, as we can see on our screens right now.
Mr. Kalraj Mishra, he's meeting the governor. Mr. Rajnath Singh is also there along with him. We see Diya Kumari, who is the Deputy Chief Minister chosen by the BJP. We see Vasundhara Raje also there along with the senior leaders. So Vasundhara Raje at the meeting was the one who announced the name of Bhajan Lal Sharma as the next Chief Minister. And Diya Kumari also, interestingly, has been a protege of Vasundhara Raje. And she has been chosen. So all the three people, younger next-gen leadership, and we see Mr. Rajnath Singh, Prahlad Joshi, the Union Parliamentary Affairs Minister, is also there with the others. And, this is the formal meeting which is held with the governor to inform him that Mr. Bhajan Lal Sharma will soon be sworn in as the next Chief Minister, along with Diya Kumari and the second Deputy Chief Minister who has been chosen, who's in fact from the Dalit community. So BJP also having this perfect caste combination in Rajasthan, a Brahmin face, a Rajput face and a Dalit face, in a way rewarding, in a way also the three communities which have strongly voted for it in these elections. We see Vasundhara Raje there, Toya. Bit of a pensive mood it seems, but I think she was given this message a bit earlier only in this election that there will be a next gen leadership, things will move on from the...
Let me ask you, Aman, as we take a look at those visuals coming in right now, I want to ask you, Vasundhara Raje, as you just pointed out, it's been an interesting sort of view to see her both close to the leadership at various points, to see her hold those various meetings with her, the MLAs who seem to be loyal to her. At one point it really seemed like maybe it could be Raje once again in the last few days. Do you think that was a moment?
Well, Toya, I think in this BJP, under the BJP, Naya BJP as I call it, under Mr. Narendra Modi, no kind of pressure, lobbying, show of strength really works. BJP makes up its mind very early, and I think BJP made up its mind as we now see the circumstances playing out. Maybe even before the votes were cast, that if they win, who will be the Chief Minister. So BJP goes by that. Vasundhara Raje obviously did try to show her strength, show maybe by these 40 plus MLAs who visited her residence. Though the Vasundhara Raje camp always said that this is a courtesy. MLAs who have won, who are close to Vasundhara Raje, obviously will come and meet the former Chief Minister. So not much should be made out of it. But I think that may not have gone down too well with the BJP top brass. We saw Vasundhara Raje being called to Delhi. She met Mr. JP Nadda last week for over an hour at his residence, and then we were speculating that was she given the good news or the bad news. So clearly she was given the bad news that she is not going to be the choice. BJP is moving ahead, and I think BJP sticking to its consistent formula in all the three states. Not going in with a chief ministerial face in any of the three state elections, and choosing a leader who's between 50 and 60 age group as the Chief Minister in all three states. So I think Mr. Vishnu Deo Sai is 59, Mr. Mohan Yadav yesterday, he's also in his late 50s. The Bhajan Lal is about 56.
Relatively younger.
Relatively younger leaders, not in there. All the other senior leaders, if you see of the BJP, Vasundhara Raje is close to 70. Shivraj Singh Chauhan in his mid 60s. Brahman Singh, so all these leaders are in a way, have served as multiple terms of the chief ministers. I think the message to them was that let's make space for a next gen leadership.
But the fact is, she still made it here to this point. She's meeting the governor. There's possibly symbolism in her meeting the governor too.
Yeah, that is the way the BJP is. There will be symbolism. I think when Rajnath Singh also landed in Jaipur, she was there to receive him. She met him separately also. She was there at the legislature party meeting, sitting in the front row alongside Mr. Rajnath Singh, also on the stage. She was the one who proposed the name also.
Okay, Aman, we're just going to come back to you to ask you more. Our colleague Anshul Singh is on the ground right now. Anshul has been bringing us developments this entire day. Anshul, three names that we're focusing on. We haven't focused too much right now on the two deputy chief minister choices. But just tell us first reactions right now that are coming in from those who were gathered outside the BJP headquarters, for example, in Jaipur. Excitement, anticipation. How are people receiving these names?
Well, definitely there is a lot of excitement that can be sensed over here on ground zero, especially after the name of Bhajan Lal Sharma was announced. As soon as the name was announced, the people actually started to celebrate, and there were fireworks that we could see happening out here as well. In fact, MLAs have started coming out. Sir, कैसा फैसला देख रहे हैं? 2 CM, 1 CM, राजस्थान के लिए कितना अच्छा होगा ये?
देखो, राजस्थान के लिए जब हमारी सरकार रही पहले भी अच्छा था, अभी भी अच्छा रहेगा, आगे भी अच्छा रहेगा. जो हमारे शीर्ष तत्व का जो फैसला है वो हमेशा अच्छा रहता है भारतीय जनता पार्टी का.
So yes, you heard here that yes, the messaging is very clear at this point in time as well. Each and every person that is coming up. Rajvardhan Rathore, one of the MLAs.
ज्यादा दौड़ रही थी, मैं तो अपने शांति से बैठा था. हम तो बहुत सौभाग्यशाली हैं. आपका ट्वीट हम आया उसके बाद से थोड़ा सा कहीं हम तो बहुत सौभाग्यशाली हैं कि हमें इतना अवसर मिल रहा है इस जीवन में. लाखों करोड़ों लोग रोज पैदा होते हैं और हम उनमें से एक सौभाग्यशाली हैं कि जिनको पार्टी ने अवसर दिया है जीवन में सेवा करने का अवसर मिला. कांग्रेस सरकार में जिस तरह पेपर लीक हो रहे थे, लेकिन भाजपा के सरकार में 3 मुख्यमंत्री बने और कहीं भी थोड़ा सा भी 1% भी लीकेज नहीं है. विधायक बहुत यही तो हमारे पार्टी की खूबी है और यही हमारा अनुशासन है. और आने वाले समय पर देखेंगे कि बहुत बेहतर काम राजस्थान में होने वाला है. धन्यवाद. जिस तरीके से जिस तरीके से
वापिस बहाल होगी पूरी उम्मीद है.
Okay, let's go back to my colleague Aman Sharma to understand more. Aman, one of the big questions that does remain, however, is that the leader who's now been declared, Bhajan Lal Sharma, as the Chief Minister of Rajasthan, he doesn't bring administrative experience with him. Of course, he does of the BJP party, but that's a very different deal from running an entire state. Now, I'm only asking you this because earlier in the morning when we were discussing options, administrative experience, that mattered. Does this mean that it's going to be largely a show run from the centre? How can our audiences understand
well,
this?
Organizational experience is there, yes, of course. So Bhajan Lal Sharma has been in the party organization for close to 2 decades now. But yes, I agree with you that he doesn't have any administrative experience in the government. So doesn't Diya Kumari. She's never been a minister in the Rajasthan government as well. So both of them in a way very new to running a state government, and this is a big state where, you know, of course there are major issues. We've just seen this a big murder incident in Rajasthan. There was an issue of paper leak. There was an issue of crimes against women. So both the leaders have a big challenges before them on how they will manage the state, how they will put the house in order, which the BJP said the Rajasthan state was in disarray, especially on the issue of crimes against women and the paper leaks against the youth, which was happening. So both these leaders have their task cut out, but I think BJP's top leadership must have put their mind to it. And I don't think it will be a remote control government from the centre, but obviously these leaders will also lean in on the administrative experience of other senior leaders in the party, and that is also one reason why we see Vasundhara Raje everywhere. You know, she may be implored by the BJP top leadership to help these new leaders ease into the party. In fact, I remember Toya interviewing Diya Kumari, where she had described Vasundhara Raje as a mentor. She said that it was Vasundhara Raje who brought me into politics, who gave me my first MLA ticket when Vasundhara Raje was the chief minister. So she said that she has learnt a lot from Vasundhara Raje's style of administration and governance. So that is something that, you know, will be a bit of a challenge, I think, for the top 2 leaders who have been chosen.
Aman, our colleague Anshul is with us also. I do want to go to him, but I just want to ask you, there were some stories of animosity also between Diya Kumari and Vasundhara Raje. Did you ever see any credibility to them?
Well, the reason behind that is that in 2018, Diya Kumari did not get an MLA ticket to fight the election again. So the story emerged from there that was Vasundhara Raje was instrumental in not getting Diya Kumari a ticket. You know, these rumors in Rajasthan that Vasundhara Raje doesn't want a younger royal, somebody in her mold to, you know, rise in Rajasthan. So, but I think when I interviewed Diya Kumari, she had completely rubbished such rumors, saying that she believes that Vasundhara Raje is a mentor. She respects her a lot, and it is mutual respect, she said. And she doesn't believe that Vasundhara Raje is against her, and she has given ample opportunities, and she became an MP also, in fact, in 2019.
Aman, we'll keep coming back to you to get more context. Let's go back to our colleague Anshul right now, who's on the ground. Anshul, I want to ask you, in Chhattisgarh, we saw a tribal face come forward as the chief minister. In Madhya Pradesh, we saw an OBC leader. Today, we're seeing a Brahmin leader. How do we understand that? Tell us about the demographics of the Brahmin community in Rajasthan. Also explain to us why the BJP possibly made that choice.
So yes, if you see over the last 3 days, all the boxes of the social engineering that was expected, that has absolutely been ticked. starting from Chhattisgarh, as you mentioned, a tribal leader, in Madhya Pradesh, an OBC leader, out here in Rajasthan, a Brahmin CM, a Rajput deputy CM, and then a Dalit second deputy CM as well. So you can see that how all the boxes of the social engineering that the BJP is so famously known for, all the boxes have been ticked. Now out here outside the BJP office there is absolute celebration. 8 दिन के बाद ये फैसला आया है, फाइनली राजस्थान को सीएम मिल गया है. कैसे देखते हैं इस फैसले को? खुश हैं भजन लाल शर्मा जी के नाम से?
बहुत सारी जनता खुश है, क्योंकि एक ऐसे समाज और एक ऐसे चेहरे को सामने लाए हैं जो सबको समभाव होकर चलेंगे और पूरे सबको एक सिमिलरिटी से देखेंगे. वी ऑल आर हैप्पी.
क्या कमी है? क्या कमी है?
एक ही कमी है कि विधानसभा में राजेंद्र राठौड़ साहब की कमी खेलेगी.
उनको तो आप लोगों ने चूज नहीं किया ना.
राठौड़ साहब को, राठौड़ साहब एक अनुभवी नेता है. राठौड़ साहब के साथ भीतरघात हुआ राठौड़ साहब के साथ भीतरघात हुआ है. राठौड़ साहब चुनाव हारने वाले थे ही नहीं, लेकिन राजेंद्र राठौड़ साहब जरूर विधानसभा में जाएंगे, इतना भरोसा हमारे को.
So yes, you heard that yes, people are excited, elated that finally Bhajan Lal Sharma has been elected as the next chief minister. On the other hand, two deputy chief ministers have also been elected. I'll just try and walk inside the BJP office and try and show you the scenes that is evolving over here. Sir, एक second. Sir, कैसे देखते हैं इस फैसले को? आज एक CM, 2 deputy CM, 8 दिन के बाद फाइनली.
बहुत बढ़िया. जमीन से जुड़े हुए नेता को और पूरे क्षेत्र में विकास को गति देने वाले नेताजी को आज ये मिला है. इससे इस पूरे क्षेत्र में और इस पूरे प्रदेश में पूरी तरह से विकास की नई ऊंचाइयां.
आपकी क्या चाहती है? आप किसके नाम के साथ है? राजी जी के साथ?
नेतृत्व ने जो किया है वो बिल्कुल सही है और भविष्य में भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लिए बहुत लाभ होगा और इस पूरे क्षेत्र में विकास की बहुत संभावना है.
2024 चुनावों में किस तरह का असर पड़ेगा इसका?
2024 में 400 से पार निकलेंगे.
राजस्थान में फिर 25 में से 25.
बिल्कुल, मैं आपको पूरा विश्वास दिलाना चाहता हूँ. धन्यवाद. बिल्कुल सर.
So yes, another MLA who has now been elected, Hemant Meena, who has now been elected and is now a part of this legislative assembly of the Bharatiya Janata Party as well. So yes, the message of each and everyone who is coming out from the top brass to the bottom, to the grassroots workers, each and every person is definitely towing the line that has been showed to them by the top brass of the Bharatiya Janata Party, from the Prime Minister's office, from the Home Minister's office, or from the BJP President's office. The message that has been communicated is that, and that decision is absolutely being followed to the T by each and every party worker out here on the ground as well. There is definitely no sense of any sort of revolt or anyone coming on record and saying anything bad or bad about this decision as well. So yes, this is how the BJP party functions. This is how the decisions that are taken by the top brass is actually followed with discipline to the T, to the grassroots worker as well. So yes, the next few days are going to be interesting as the finally the oath taking ceremony will take place, and also we are hoping that the ministers for the cabinet would also take an oath that day. So yes, finally after 8 long days of wait, the people of Rajasthan have finally got their CM. They have got 2 deputy CMs, and also the name of the Lok Sabha of the Assembly Speaker has also been announced by the BJP today itself.
Anshul, providing us with this coverage from outside the BJP offices in Jaipur. We're going to return to him and my Hemant Sharma, who's been providing us with context from right here in the studio. It's time for a short break. After the break, we continue to focus on this decision by the BJP. We'll also take a broader look at what all 3 decisions in these 3 states, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, what they mean. We'll see you in just a few minutes. This is The Nation at 5.
So yes, this news has just come out that Bhajan Lal Sharma is the new Chief Minister of Rajasthan, and as soon as the news came out, the celebrations have started. In fact, the few workers who were collected over here have started clapping as soon as they heard the name of Bhajan Lal Sharma. So yes, this name was actually one of the names that were doing rounds, but yes, no one had predicted that Bhajan Lal Sharma could be the next Chief Minister of Rajasthan. Yes, there were speculations that were happening, and Vasundhara Raje herself has gone ahead and proposed the name of Bhajan Lal Sharma, yet again giving out the message that the entire Bharatiya Janata Party, be the centre or the state, are all on the same page. So yes, this is the big development that is coming in. Bhajan Lal Sharma is the new Chief Minister of Rajasthan, and it has officially been announced now.
Bhajan Lal Sharma, the new Chief Minister-elect for the state of Rajasthan. That's the word really coming in. That's the announcement breaking here first on CNN News 18 as we get you all the details. A leader from the so-called upper caste, that's the community which is going to be occupying in a certain sense that's the community from which he's been chosen from. As my colleague Aman was also pointing out that there are various caste equations and arithmetics that need to be taken into account. Well, there the visuals on your screen. I believe he has the blessings of the top leadership of the party, including Mr. Rajnath Singh and Vasundhara Raje Scindia. The fact that his name was proposed by Vasundhara Raje Scindia is a show of strength. What do we know about him? Aman with us on the broadcast to give us a lowdown. Aman, the images on our screen. Bhajan Lal Sharma is going to be the next Chief Minister. Give us a sense, give us a brief history and background of the soon-to-be, sworn-in Chief Minister of Rajasthan.
Well, he is the first-time MLA now from Sanganer Assembly seat. This is a seat in Jaipur, one of the seats in Jaipur from where Bhajan Lal Sharma contested. This time, what I'm learning more is that he's also been a long-time person of the organization in the BJP in Rajasthan. He's been a Pradesh Mahasachiv for 4 times in the Bharatiya Janata Party. He is this time he's contested his election from Sanganer seat in Rajasthan, and I saw some leaders actually had gone to campaign for him, an upper caste leader. So BJP doing the perfect balancing, Anusha. Tribal in Chhattisgarh, OBC in Madhya Pradesh, and an upper caste leader in Rajasthan. So in a way, proposing an upper caste leader, a younger leader. Again, we see somebody who's in his between 50 and 60 being chosen as the new Chief Minister. In a way, BJP going for this next-gen leadership. And we saw Vasundhara Raje there announce his name as the Chief Minister. So in a way, Vasundhara Raje being brought on board before the decision was taken. It is not a woman, but it is Mr. Bhajan Lal, an upper caste leader, a first-time MLA who's been chosen as the Chief Minister of Rajasthan.
First-time leader, a Brahmin face from Rajasthan who's been chosen. That's the kind of choices that the BJP has made. Once again, putting that out for our viewers, you have the MLA from Sanganer, a first-time MLA who's been chosen as the next Chief Minister of Rajasthan, Bhajan Lal Sharma. He has the blessings of Vasundhara Raje Scindia. Let's try and listen in. I believe there's also a press conference that is scheduled to happen.
आप सभी विधायकों की तरफ से भजन लाल शर्मा को हार्दिक बधाई देता हूं।
मैं आप सबको के नेतृत्व में राजस्थान प्रगति के रास्ते पर तेजी के साथ बढ़ेगा, ऐसा मेरा पक्का विश्वास है।
केवल भजन लाल की शर्मा ही नहीं बल्कि पूरे सारे विधायक जो भी मंत्री बनेंगे, मंत्रिमंडल के सदस्य, सभी के सहयोग से ही यह काम संभव है।
इतिहास के अवसर पर पुनः आपको मैं अपनी शुभकामनाएं देता हूं और आप जहां भजन लाल जी शर्मा को मैं हार्दिक बधाई देता हूं, वहीं पर आप सबको भी मैं हार्दिक बधाई देते हुए आज के यदि अध्यक्ष जी की अनुमति हो तो आज की बैठक की कार्रवाई समाप्त की जाए। तो आज की बैठक की कार्रवाई समाप्त हुई। धन्यवाद।
That was a brief announcement by Mr. Rajnath Singh congratulating the new Chief Minister.
माननीय राजनाथ जी, माननीय मुख्यमंत्री प्रेस के लिए जाके मुख्यमंत्री दल के नेता वापस आएंगे, उसके बाद आप उनका स्वागत सत्कार कीजिए। अभी प्रेस के लिए जाने दो।
That's the announcement coming in from the BJP top brass. You had Mr. Rajnath Singh and others making that announcement. Bhajan Lal Sharma, the next Chief Minister of Rajasthan, a first-time MLA. A very strong Brahmin face. Reports suggest that he is somebody who was in the race to become the next Chief Minister. From the Sanganer constituency of Jaipur, he has been elected as the first time as an MLA. He is also somebody who won by a record margin of about 48,000 votes. He is a strong Brahmin face, a local leader who is well known in the All right, we'll await if there's a reaction that comes from Mr. Bhajan Lal Sharma, the Rajasthan Chief Minister-elect. We'll stay with those visuals. Meanwhile, I'll try and cut across to Aman and understand more about this choice. Aman, what does this choice reflect? What do we know?
choice, I think, reflects a surprise. Anusha, the first somebody whose name has again not featured in any speculation so far. We just minutes before I heard that Bhajan Lal Sharma could be one of the contenders. A word from one of the MLAs inside the meeting, and within minutes we had his name being announced. He's the first time MLA from Sanganer seat. This is a seat, urban seat, in one of the Jaipur seats, in fact. And I had remember seeing his campaign once in Jaipur while I was there, and seen as an upper caste forward leader, a man which some people in the BJP are telling me from Rajasthan, a strong organizational man. He's been involved in this party organization in a big way. A ticket of a sitting MLA was cut to give Mr. Bhajan Lal Sharma the ticket from this seat, which had also created some sort of mini revolt in the BJP, that why this person has been chosen and a sitting MLA's ticket has been cut. But Mr. Bhajan Lal Sharma won the seat with a very, very comfortable margin, and now we see him being appointed as the BJP legislative party leader, and he will be the chief minister. Vasundhara Raje announcing his name at this meeting today. She was handed over a chit by Mr. Rajnath Singh just before the meeting we saw. So in a way, BJP going in for this generational change that we had been speaking about earlier, choosing a younger leader. In a way, he is very much like Vishnu Deo Sai or Mohan Yadav in Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh respectively, a leader of almost the same age group, a leader in his 50s, seen as somebody who will be the next gen leadership of Rajasthan. BJP moving away from its big faces like Raman Singh, Shivraj Singh Chauhan and Vasundhara Raje, going for a next gen leadership. In a way, the Vajpayee era leaders, Anusha, be it Vasundhara Raje or be it Shivraj Singh Chauhan or Raman Singh, now fading a bit in the background, and we're seeing this new leadership of the BJP, which in fact Kailash Vijayvargiya yesterday was, I remember mentioning while speaking to us, that this is the new India, and this is new India under Mr. Modi, in which the younger leaders need to come forward and take the leadership positions, Anusha.
Well, we are surprised. That's first thing. I agree with you, Aman. Now, Payal is also with us on the broadcast. Payal, what more details do you have about the new Chief Minister-elect?
So yes, this news has just come out that Bhajan Lal Sharma is the new Chief Minister of Rajasthan, and as soon as the news came out, the celebrations have started. In fact, the few workers who were collected over here have started clapping as soon as they heard the name of Bhajan Lal Sharma. So yes, this name was actually one of the names that were doing rounds, but yes, no one had predicted that Bhajan Lal Sharma could be the next Chief Minister of Rajasthan. Yes, there were speculations that were happening, and Vasundhara Raje herself has gone ahead and proposed the name of Bhajan Lal Sharma, yet again giving out the message that the entire Bharatiya Janata Party, be it the centre or the state, are all on the same page. So yes, this is the big development that is coming in. Bhajan Lal Sharma is the new Chief Minister of Rajasthan, and it has officially been announced now.
Bhajan Lal Sharma, the new Chief Minister-elect for the state of Rajasthan. That's the word really coming in. That's the announcement breaking here first on CNN News 18 as we get you all the details. A leader from the so-called upper caste, that's the community which is going to be occupying in a certain sense that's the community from which he's been chosen from. As my colleague Aman was also pointing out, that there are various caste equations and arithmetics that need to be taken into account. Well, there the visual.
Good evening, you're watching The Nation at 5. We covered over the first half of the show our focus on Rajasthan's new Chief Minister. But now let's take you to an entirely different story playing out in Odisha, where, as you might remember, over the last few days, we've been focusing on IT raids that today morning entered their 7th day. These IT raids continue against a Congress MP, a Rajya Sabha MP and industrialist, Dheeraj Sahu, and the liquor company that his family is a promoter of and part owner of. Now we're going to bring you more details on this, but before we bring you the different reactions, let's just focus for a second on the politics. The BJP, as expected, has trained their guns on the Congress party. They're saying, how could the Congress not know when this kind of corruption was taking place? Remember, the IT department has called this the largest ever hauls that they've made. 350 crores, single day hauls larger than any other single day haul that them or any other investigative agency has ever taken in. The BJP, as we said, is questioning how the Congress didn't know. They're also training their guns on the BJD in Odisha, saying that the party that is in charge of the state had to have known of this kind of corruption taking place under their noses. Now, the Congress has distanced themselves from Sahu. They've said they don't have any relation to him. We'll take a deeper look at all of this in just a second. First, take a look at political reactions.
ये कार्रवाई उन पर क्यों नहीं हो रही? जो बड़े बड़े धन्ना सेठ, हम दो हमारे दो, और जो भाजपा की छत छाया पल रहे हैं, उनके खिलाफ नहीं होगी। धीरज साहू के खिलाफ हुई है। धीरज साहू चूंकि कांग्रेस के एमपी हैं, तो हमने उनसे कहा आप एक्सप्लेन करिए ये पैसा आपके पास कहाँ से आया। ये उनका व्यक्तिगत बड़ा व्यापार है उनका, तो वो एक्सप्लेन करें। ये उनके और एजेंसी के बीच का निहायत व्यक्तिगत मामला है, इससे पार्टी का लेना देना नहीं। और लेने देना है तो जरा बता दो भाई, जब अगली प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करना।
मैं ये जानना चाहता है कि उनका ये जो साहू की जो बात कहे जा रहे हैं, उनका क्या है वो भी पता नहीं है मुझे, किसी को पता नहीं, आम लोगों को भी पता नहीं। उनका घर से इतने सारे करोड़ रुपया बरामद हुई, बस यही है ना। तो इसके पीछे राज क्या है, कहाँ से लूटे गए हैं, कहाँ से वो धंधा किए हैं, ये सब आम लोगों को जानकारी देना चाहिए। और ये इसको फांसी होगी, ये उम्र कैद साजा देना चाहिए, क्या वो करना चाहते हैं सरकार वो भी बताइए। कानून के मुताबिक इनके खिलाफ क्या क्या किया जाते, जो मेहुल चोकसी के खिलाफ नहीं किए गए, जो नीरव मोदी के खिलाफ नहीं किए गए, जो विजय माल्या के खिलाफ नहीं किए गए, कम से कम देश में तो है, वो तो भागे।
गिरिराज सिंह जी, ये जो 300-350 करोड़ कैश की गड्डियां दिख रही हैं धीरज साहू जी के यहाँ से, कांग्रेस तो कोई एक्शन ही नहीं ले रहा है।
कांग्रेस शौक में है कि अभी तो पर्दा खुल रहा है, कहीं बेंगलोर में पकड़ा रहा है, धीरज साहू जी के यहाँ पकड़ाया, जुबान भी बंद है, एक्शन भी कलम बंद है। पता नहीं कांग्रेस खुद भ्रष्टाचार की जननी है, इसीलिए इसकी जुबान बंद है। दूसरी पार्टी होती तो अब तक धीरज साहू को कम से कम सस्पेंड तो कर दिया होता। ना हमारे बिहार के नीतीश कुमार, लालू यादव, ना ममता बनर्जी बोल रही हैं क्योंकि वहाँ भी पार्थू चटर्जी बंद हैं। केजरीवाल नहीं बोल रहे हैं क्योंकि वहाँ भी सत्येंद्र जैन सहित कई नेता बंद हैं। ये भ्रष्टाचार का गठबंधन है, अपने अपने गुनाहों को छिपाने का गठबंधन है।
Sir, you've made a direct attack against the Congress party on the allegation of corruption. You think this Dheeraj Sahu matter has added impetus the way crores are getting recovered?
No, we have already made it very clear that Dheeraj Sahu's corruption case is just one of the thousands of corruption which Congress has committed. So I'm just taking a total stand that our effort to act against the corruption is not just one of the instances. So Prime Minister's, whatever we are hearing, that action against corrupt people, there is already a stated position that BJP is not only doing welfare jobs, but is also in support of action against the corrupt people.
All over India Alliance, you've made allegations of corruption.
Yes, because wherever Congress is in power or in position, first thing they do is corruption. So that is why what I'm saying is that Congress is synonymous with corruption, and corruption is something which is in the DNA of the Congress party. So that is why I'm not just making one specific instance, but overall, the Congress and its allies who are, deep neck involved in corruption will have to face the action of the agencies.
So, but these parties say that income tax, ED, CBI are acting as political agents of the Bharatiya Janata Party.
No, the Congress party and their people are upset with the agencies because agencies are acting against all the corrupt people. So that is why, how will they appreciate the action against them? So they are upset, they are very upset with Modi ji because now corrupt people are getting caught and getting punished.
Sir, the huge amounts of cash seized from Indian National Congress MP, we are seeing these pictures on TV screens. What do you have to say?
I have only one thing to say, that Congress is a corrupt party. People knew it. Can we explain? I was surprised to hear the explanation by the Congress that this is a personal affair and nothing to do with party. If any legal business is done, money is deposited in banks. Money comes through RTGS, money comes through checks. Money doesn't come in cash. And if cash comes, they deposit in banks. But instead of doing this, they have it because they are not expulsing. They are not expelling him also because they are in hand in glove with him. It was ATM for Congress.
So do you think this money is meant actually for the top Congress leadership?
Yes, absolutely. This was ATM for Congress, and Congress means Congress leaders.
कांग्रेस के करप्शन की दुकान से भ्रष्टाचार के सामान और लूट के सामान का एक और प्रमाण सामने निकल कर आया है। जिस प्रकार से कांग्रेस के सांसद धीरज साहू के ठिकानों से लगभग अभी तक 300 करोड़ रुपए बरामद हुए हैं, और ध्यान दीजिएगा अभी तक काउंटिंग पूरी नहीं हुई है। जो तस्वीरें आप देख रहे हैं ऐसा लग रहा है कि बैंक का कोई सेफ्टी वॉल्ट है, ना कि किसी का घर या किसी का ऑफिस। वहां से जो पैसे रिकवर हुए हैं उसे गिनने में मशीनें फूक गई, गिनती की मशीनें, उसमें लगभग 200 बैग्स कम पड़ गए, और अभी तो कई सारे रूम गिनना बाकी है, तो ये आंकड़ा और भी बढ़ सकता है। और सोचिए अगर एक सांसद के पास, कांग्रेस के एक सांसद के पास लगभग 300 करोड़ रुपए बरामद हो रहे हैं, तो सोचिए कि कांग्रेस के सारे सांसदों के पास कितना होगा।
Okay, let's now take you from this story, one that has, as you've just seen, been playing out in Orissa, to a different story, one that is playing out down south in Kerala, where the governor, Arif Mohammed, has made a very serious accusation. He's alleged that Pinarayi Vijayan, the chief minister of the state of Kerala, is behind a conspiracy to physically attack him. Here's a little bit of context about the incident itself. It's an incident of which visuals you're actually seeing on your screen right now. The governor was passing in his car. He does have Z+ security, so he was traveling in his cavalcade. It's at that moment that students holding black flags came, he alleges, in front of the car. You can see the video for yourself. You can also see that other students came and surrounded the car entirely with their black flags. Now, it's important to point out here that black flag protests had actually been taking place in the state for the last few days. The chief minister had also had black flags raised against him. However, the governor has come forward and said that the police action against the SFI students, because they were from the SFI organization, he's alleged there was big difference in the police action against the SFI students who tried to attack him and those that, according to him, tried to attack the chief minister. He said there are different levels of punishment that have been pursued. He's also said, as we told you earlier, that the chief minister is behind all of this. To take a deeper dive into the story, take a look at different reactions, then we'll connect with the reporter for more.
വെട്ടിക്കൊലപ്പെടുത്തുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടിയാണ് RSS ക്രിമിനലുകൾ തയ്യാറായത്. ആ കേസിൽ ശിക്ഷിക്കപ്പെട്ട് ജയിലിൽ കഴിയുന്ന BMS നേതാവിൻ്റെ ഭാര്യ ഗവർണറുടെ ചാൻസലറുടെ പ്രതിനിധിയായി സെനറ്റിലേക്ക് നോമിനേറ്റ് ചെയ്യപ്പെട്ടുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. നമുക്കറിയാം, കഴിഞ്ഞ കാലങ്ങളിൽ രാജ്യത്തെ പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട സർവകലാശാലകളിൽ സംഘപരിവാർ നടത്തിയിട്ടുള്ള ഇടപെടലുകൾ നമ്മുടെ മുൻപിലുണ്ട്.
Last night there has been black flags that were shown against the governor by SFI activists. Governor says that they tried to attack physically, and SFI saying that it was only a black flag protest, nothing physical, and this is because the governor is trying to saffronize the higher education.
No, I can't understand. The hitting the car, governor's car, hitting the governor's car is democratic protest? Is it a black flag? This is not democratic. This is an attempt to manhandle the governor. Governor himself complained that there was an attempt. 2 days it happened. 100 meters away from the police headquarters. 3 places. The goons, criminals gathered there, 300, 200, and attacked the governor's vehicle. No action has been taken place. So this silent support is very clear. With the silent support of the chief minister, these things are happened. The governor's issue is that the Supreme Court categorically stated that there is no role for the chief minister or the party in university affairs. Chancellors has to the right to act. So this is the issue. This was a tight slap on the chief minister's face.
They're saying that these protests will continue and they will not allow the chancellor to step into the universities, and they are saying that because the nominations to the Senate, they say, are nominees of the RSS or from somewhere they have got them.
No, since last 70 years, the AKG Center was nominating the party cadres in the universities. Now the general academicians are nominated. So CPM is arrogant. that they are losing the political thing from the universities.
उनके खिलाफ प्रदर्शन हिंसा वाले भी कर रहे हैं, तो ये निश्चित रूप से बहुत डरावना चित्र है। पिनाराई विजन को तुरंत हरकत में आकर या पहले तो इसके खिलाफ निश्चित रूप से जनता को आवाज उठानी चाहिए।
Okay, that's a controversy playing out down south. We've brought you stories from across the country in the last few minutes. It's time for a short break. On the other side, Blitz. We'll see you in just a few minutes. This is The Nation at 5.
If in Rajasthan, low literacy levels have led to the BJP being elected, how did you come to power in Rajasthan 5 years ago? So have literacy levels gone down in your reign then?
Listen to me, viewers. Half of me is a Gaumutra drinking personality. Half of me is a bigot. Half of me, most probably, viewers, doesn't qualify to even live in the south according to the DMK. That's basically what is being told.
In this entire neo-left-driven academia, it's been intellectually corrupted and intellectually infiltrated by pan-Islamist agenda, which says calling for the culling of a particular community or the dismantling of another is perfectly fine in the academic discourse.
The issue is that you cannot insult voters. What the DMK essentially has done for the Congress party is insult the very same voters that the Congress party, having lost their confidence now in the 2023 state elections, in 2024, the same Congress party has to go back to those same voters and canvass and ask for their votes.
Brought to you by... I believe he has the blessings of the top leadership of the party, including Mr. Rajnath Singh and Vasundhara Raje Scindia. The fact that his name was proposed by Vasundhara Raje Scindia is a show of strength. What do we know about him? Aman with us on the broadcast to give us a lowdown. Aman, the images on our screen. Bhajan Lal Sharma is going to be the next Chief Minister. Give us a sense, give us a brief history and background of the soon-to-be, sworn-in Chief Minister of Rajasthan.
Well, he is the first-time MLA now from Sanganer Assembly seat. This is a seat in Jaipur, one of the seats in Jaipur from where Bhajan Lal Sharma contested. This time, what I'm learning more is that he's also been a long-time person of the organization in the BJP in Rajasthan. He's been a Pradesh Mahasachiv for 4 times in the Bharatiya Janata Party. He is this time he's contested his election from Sanganer seat in Rajasthan, and I saw some leaders actually had gone to campaign for him, an upper caste leader. So BJP doing the perfect balancing, Anusha. Tribal in Chhattisgarh, OBC in Madhya Pradesh, and an upper caste leader in Rajasthan. So in a way, proposing an upper caste leader, a younger leader. Again, we see somebody who's in his between 50 and 60 being chosen as the new Chief Minister. In a way, BJP going for this next gen leadership, and we saw Vasundhara Raje there announce his name as the Chief Minister. So in a way, Vasundhara Raje being brought on board before the decision was taken. It is not a woman, but it is Mr. Bhajan Lal, an upper caste leader, a first-time MLA who's been chosen as the Chief Minister of Rajasthan.
First-time leader, a Brahmin face from Rajasthan who's been chosen. That's the kind of choices that the BJP has made. Once again, putting that out for our viewers, you have the MLA from Sanganer, a first-time MLA who's been chosen as the next Chief Minister of Rajasthan, Bhajan Lal Sharma. He has the blessings of Vasundhara Raje Scindia. Let's try and listen in. I believe there's also a press conference that is scheduled to happen.
आप सभी विधायकों की तरफ से श्री भजन लाल शर्मा को हार्दिक बधाई देता हूं।
आप सबको के नेतृत्व में राजस्थान प्रगति के रास्ते पर तेजी के साथ बढ़ेगा, ऐसा मेरा पक्का विश्वास है।
केवल भजन लाल शर्मा ही नहीं बल्कि पूरे सारे विधायक जो भी मंत्री बनेंगे, मंत्रिमंडल के सदस्य, सभी के सहयोग से ही यह काम संभव है। इस आज के अवसर पर पुनः आपको मैं अपनी शुभकामनाएं देता हूं और आप जहां भजन लाल जी शर्मा को मैं हार्दिक बधाई देता हूं, वहीं पर आप सबको भी मैं हार्दिक बधाई देते हुए आज के यदि अध्यक्ष जी की अनुमति हो तो आज की बैठक की कार्रवाई समाप्त की जाए। आज की बैठक की कार्रवाई समाप्त हुई।
धन्यवाद।
That was a brief announcement by Mr. Rajnath Singh congratulating the new Chief Minister.
माननीय राजनाथ जी, माननीय मुख्यमंत्री प्रेस के लिए जाके मुख्यमंत्री दल के नेता वापस आएंगे, उसके बाद आप उनका स्वागत सत्कार कीजिए। अभी प्रेस के लिए जाने दो।
That's the announcement coming in from the BJP top brass. You had Mr. Rajnath Singh and others making that announcement. Bhajan Lal Sharma, the next Chief Minister of Rajasthan, a first-time MLA. A very strong Brahmin face. Reports suggest that he is somebody who was in the race to become the next Chief Minister. From the Sanganer constituency of Jaipur, he has been elected as the first time as an MLA. He is also somebody who won by a record margin of about 48,000 votes. He is a strong Brahmin face, a local leader who is well known in the All right, we'll await if there's a reaction that comes from Mr. Bhajan Lal Sharma, the Rajasthan Chief Minister-elect. We'll stay with those visuals. Meanwhile, I'll try and cut across to Aman and understand more about this choice. Aman, what does this choice reflect? What do we know?
Choice, I think, reflects a surprise. Anusha, the first somebody whose name has again not featured in any speculation so far. We just minutes before I heard that Bhajan Lal Sharma could be one of the contenders. A word from one of the MLAs inside the meeting, and within minutes we had his name being announced. He's the first time MLA from Sanganer seat. This is a seat, urban seat in one of the Jaipur seats, in fact. And I had remember seeing his campaign once in Jaipur while I was there, and seen as an upper caste forward leader, a man which some people in the BJP are telling me from Rajasthan, a strong organizational man. He's been involved in this party organization in a big way. A ticket of a sitting MLA was cut to give Mr. Bhajan Lal Sharma the ticket from this seat, which had also created some sort of mini revolt in the BJP that why this person has been chosen and a sitting MLA's ticket has been cut. But Mr. Bhajan Lal Sharma won the seat with a very, very comfortable margin, and now we see him being appointed as the BJP legislative party leader, and he will be the Chief Minister. Vasundhara Raje announcing his name at this meeting today. She was handed over a chit by Mr. Rajnath Singh just before the meeting we saw. So in a way, BJP going in for this generational change that we had been speaking about earlier, choosing a younger leader. In a way, he is very much like Vishnu Deo Sai or Mohan Yadav in Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh respectively, a leader of almost the same age group, a leader in his 50s, seen as somebody who will be the next gen leadership of Rajasthan. BJP moving away from its big faces like Raman Singh, Shivraj Singh Chauhan and Vasundhara Raje, going for a next gen leadership. In a way, the Vajpayee era leaders, Anusha, be it Vasundhara Raje or be it Shivraj Singh Chauhan or Raman Singh, now fading a bit in the background, and we're seeing this new leadership of the BJP, which in fact Kailash Vijayavargiya yesterday I remember mentioning while speaking to us that this is the new India, and this is new India under Mr. Modi, in which the younger leaders need to come forward and take the leadership positions, Anusha.
Well, we are surprised. That's first thing. I agree with you, Aman. Payal is also with us on the broadcast. Payal, what more details do you have about the new Chief Minister-elect?
So yes, this news has just come out that Bhajan Lal Sharma is the new Chief Minister of Rajasthan, and as soon as the news came out, the celebrations have started. In fact, the few workers who were collected over here have started clapping as soon as they heard the name of Bhajan Lal Sharma. So yes, this name was actually one of the names that were doing rounds, but yes, no one had predicted that Bhajan Lal Sharma could be the next Chief Minister of Rajasthan. Yes, there were speculations that were happening, and Vasundhara Raje herself has gone ahead and proposed the name of Bhajan Lal Sharma, yet again giving out the message that the entire Bharatiya Janata Party, be it the centre or the state, are all on the same page. So yes, this is the big development that is coming in. Bhajan Lal Sharma is the new Chief Minister of Rajasthan, and it has officially been announced now.
Bhajan Lal Sharma, the new Chief Minister-elect for the state of Rajasthan. That's the word really coming in. That's the announcement breaking here first on CNN News 18 as we get to you all the details. A leader from the so-called upper caste, that's the community which is going to be occupying in a certain sense that's the community from which he's been chosen from. As my colleague Aman was also pointing out that there are various caste equations and arithmetics that need to be taken into account. Well, there the visuals on your screen. I believe he has the blessings of the top leadership of the party, including Mr. Rajnath Singh and Vasundhara Raje Scindia. The fact that his name was proposed by Vasundhara Raje Scindia is a show of strength. What do we know about him? Aman with us on the broadcast to give us a lowdown. Aman, the images on our screen. Bhajan Lal Sharma is going to be the next Chief Minister. Give us a sense, give us a brief history and background of the soon-to-be, sworn-in Chief Minister of Rajasthan.
Well, he is the first-time MLA now from Sanganer Assembly seat. This is a seat in Jaipur, one of the seats in Jaipur from where Bhajan Lal Sharma contested. This time, what I'm learning more is that he's also been a long-time person of the organization in the BJP in Rajasthan. He's been a Pradesh Mahasachiv for 4 times in the Bharatiya Janata Party. He is this time he's contested his election from Sanganer seat in Rajasthan, and I saw some leaders actually had gone to campaign for him, an upper caste leader. So BJP doing the perfect balancing, Anusha. Tribal in Chhattisgarh, OBC in Madhya Pradesh, and an upper caste leader in Rajasthan. So in a way, proposing an upper caste leader, a younger leader. Again, we...
Good evening, welcome back. You're watching The Nation at 5 right here on CNN News 18. We brought you stories from across the country, right from Rajasthan that just saw new Chief Minister, to Odisha and then to Kerala. Let's take you very quickly now to Blitz. Quick summaries of stories taking place across the country. Our first story from Delhi.
Hello, Moto. Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand.
All right, as we promised, our first story coming in from Delhi right now. The JNU, Jawaharlal Nehru University, has ignited a storm by introducing a new Chief Proctor manual. They've triggered widespread dissatisfaction among students. Now, the manual allegedly confers unprecedented powers on the Chief Proctor. It's raised concerns about compromising students' autonomy, something that students say has been taking place over the last few years. Now, the regulations target protests. They deem them punishable by rustication, eviction and fines. This is for a campus where protests have historically been a big part of the culture. JNU Student Union has vehemently opposed the manual. They've demanded its immediate revocation. Okay, our next story coming in from Maharashtra, where the Maharashtra government has issued orders for the establishment of an SIT, a Special Investigative Team, in the Disha Salan case. The directive comes from the Additional Chief Secretary. He's indicating a renewed focus on the investigation of the 2020 murder case that, remember, had links drawn to the death of Sushant Singh Rajput, the actor, back in 2020. And our next story coming in from Chennai, where passengers staged protests against the station master. This is after a train travelling from Chennai was stopped for an hour after a goods wagon train derailed at a nearby station. The derailment led to several passenger trains getting affected, which led to a delay for passengers. You can see the visuals on your screen right now. Let's move very quickly to our next story. The revered Tibetan spiritual leader, the Dalai Lama, graced a one-day teaching on Sangpo's 37 practices of Bodhisattva. This is in Gangtok at the Paljor Stadium. Devotees gathered. You can see this in the visuals right now in front of you. Thousands of devotees gathering in large numbers, eager to absorb the wisdom imparted by the leader. And our last news, we're moving very quickly to some entertainment for you. Ahead of the release of his film Danki, superstar Shah Rukh Khan visited Ma Vaishno Devi Shrine in Jammu's Katra today. This is his 3rd visit to the shrine this year. He chose to go fully incognito in his black puffer jacket with a hoodie on, as you can see. This is, as we've told you already, in preparation for Dunki's release later in the year. And let's take you now to a different story, one that's playing out in the north. Jammu and Kashmir, that you'll remember, saw the Supreme Court pass a historic judgment yesterday. 4 years after the abrogation of Jammu and Kashmir led to the state turning into 2 union territories, Jammu and Kashmir and, of course, Ladakh. Yesterday, we saw the Supreme Court ruling in favor of the centre's decision 4 years ago. We also saw the Rajya Sabha see 2 new bills, and we'll talk a little bit about them. We'll also talk about the different political reactions that have played out since the decision yesterday. With Jammu and Kashmir's local leaders, it's important to point out, saying that this move could possibly lead to the destruction of local economies across the state. The centre arguing differently. Take a look at different political reactions.
जम्मू कश्मीर जहन्नम है क्या? जम्मू कश्मीर तो ले गए वहीं ले गए आप लोग, क्यों कर दिया? लोगों के दिल जीतने हैं, कैसे जीतोगे लोगों के दिल? जब ऐसे वैसे चीजें करो जिससे लोग आपसे और भी दूर जाए।
पंडित नेहरू ने मतलब अपनी लाइफ दे दी, लाइफ दे दी हिंदुस्तान के लिए, सालों जेल में रहे। अमित शाह जी को शायद हिस्ट्री नहीं मालूम, वो तो मैं एक्सपेक्ट ही नहीं कर सकता हूं कि उनको हिस्ट्री मालूम, वो तो हिस्ट्री को रीराइट करते रहते हैं। ये पूरा का पूरा डिस्ट्रैक्ट करने का है। बेसिक इशू जाति जनगणना और जो भागीदारी है इस देश की, जो धन देश का है, वो किसके हाथों में जा रहा है, ये मेन इशू है। और इस इशू को ये लोग डिस्कस नहीं करना चाहते, इससे डरते हैं, इससे भागते हैं। मगर ये इशू को हम आगे ले जाएंगे और जो गरीब लोगों का हक है वो हम उनको दिलवाएंगे।
देखिए, इतिहास के बारे में अमित शाह जी को और गौर से अध्ययन करना जरूरी है। अमित शाह जी से बस ये कहना है, सब गलती किए, आप तो सही कर रहे हैं, तो पीओ को क्या कब वापस लाओगे?
एक गारंटी मोदी जी ने दी थी 2014 में। वो गारंटी थी जो हमारे कश्मीरी पंडित भाई है उनकी घर वापसी होगी। वैली में घर वापसी होगी, आपकी गारंटी है मोदी जी की। मोदी जी पूरे देश में गारंटी देकर हर चुनाव में जाते हैं, गारंटी कार्ड लेकर। तो ये गारंटी का आप क्या करोगे? 2024 की जम्मू कश्मीर के चुनाव में हमारे कश्मीरी पंडितों की घर वापसी होगी, और सिर्फ घर वापसी नहीं, वो अपना मत देने का अधिकार भी प्राप्त करेंगे वहां, सिवाय वहां वोटिंग नहीं होगी। मोदी जी को देनी पड़ेगी, नहीं तो आप पूरे देश को बताइए कि जब मैंने झूठ बोला था, मैंने जुमलेबाजी की थी कश्मीरी पंडितों के बारे में।
Welcome everyone. Thanks a lot for staying with us. You're watching Plain Speak with me, Shivani Gupta. The governor versus state government debate has intensified in Kerala. A huge controversy erupting last night after Governor Arif Mohammed Khan's car was hit in Thiruvananthapuram by SFI students. The so-called protesters scrammed when the governor came out of his vehicle and confronted them. Now, Mr. Khan has called into question the role of the left government in Kerala and blamed Chief Minister Vijayan for not allowing the police to do its job. This statement has sparked a political controversy in the state. Even opposition leaders, BJP and Congress combined, going all guns blazing against Vijayan's government. Now, the principal opposition party, Congress, which has no love lost for the left in the state, came out in governor's support and slammed its own ally at the national level. Right from leader of opposition V.D. Satheesan to Thiruvananthapuram MP Sachi Tharoor launched a no-holds-barred attack and asked the government to register a case of attempt to murder on SFI protesters. Imagine if such an attack would have happened on an ideologically opposed governor or leader in a BJP-ruled state. Democracy would have come in danger. But if it happens in Kerala or even in West Bengal like it has in recent past, it is considered not fascism but voice of dissent. Is that correct? And is the political opposition to governors getting out of hand in some states? That's a larger question we take to our guests in just a bit. But first, take a look at these visuals from Trivandrum last night. This is what transpired as Kerala Governor Arif Mohammed Khan was en route to the airport to leave for New Delhi. You can see that there are a lot of people who have surrounded the car from both sides, and they seem to be coming in front of the vehicle, even seeming to attack the vehicle, coming close to it and hitting it. Now, the police presence is also notable and visible, but the police obviously was not able to control it in time. Certainly, this can be considered a breach of security, especially for someone in a constitutional position like the governor. Now, what happened was also that Governor Khan got down from his car to confront those who were blocking his cavalcade and even attacking his car. And these are some of those visuals. The media was very much present there. He was obviously very, very unhappy. And the Congress leaders have come out and said that this reaction from the governor is very well justified. He called them criminals and goons, those who were blocking his cavalcade and attacking it. Later during a press conference, Governor Khan accused Chief Minister Pandey of conspiring to physically harm him. According to the police, Khan's vehicle was blocked by SFI activists and 7 members of the student organization have been arrested. Now, this episode has highlighted how even the security of the governor can fall prey to party politics. Let me just break down what all sides have said. So, Governor Khan, of course, has gone on to say that Chief Minister is behind this attack and the attackers came in a police jeep, which was also visible in those visuals. He has accused the government of not allowing the police to do its job, which is to protect him. That basically the police cannot act because they are working under orders of the state government to go lenient on such protests being planned on his route. The CPIM government has only come out to say really that the governor is acting like a BJP agent. So they have of course reiterated their political opposition to him. Let's also get you what the BJP has said. They've attacked the Kerala government saying that hitting the governor's car is not a democratic protest. The left-linked student's body, SFI's defense is that they were just showing black flags to the governor. Do the visuals attest to that? Perhaps not. BJP has also questioned the governor, saying that goons and criminals attacked the governor with Chief Minister's support. The SFI says that the governor is nominating RSS people into the universities, but is that a defense for this kind of an opposition to the governor is a question we'll take forward. Finally, the Congress has also targeted the Kerala government that the CM should file a case of attempt to murder. They have really questioned the intent of the state government itself. SFI's defense, for example, has also been that they are only protecting higher education institutions or the sector in the state. We've heard that argument before. Now, the opposition also trained its guns on the left governments, of course, saying that they should do more as far as this episode is concerned. Let's also take a look at some of the other incidents that have taken place as far as the security of a governor coming into question, a breach of security taking place or more. So, for example, just in Tamil Nadu earlier in October in 2023, a petrol bomb was hurled outside Raj Bhavan. The accused was nabbed by the policemen on duty and taken into custody. The Tamil Nadu police, though, denied that there was any security lapse. They said that the charges that came out from the Raj Bhavan were not consistent. There were not multiple people who tried to break in. It was just a petrol bomb that was hurled. But is that not in itself a question mark over the kind of politics that is being played against a governor in a state? In January earlier this year, again in Tamil Nadu, a DMK MLA threatened violence against the governor, saying that if you don't give the speech given by the government to you, then go to Kashmir and we will send terrorists to gun you down. This statement was so provocative that DMK, which is a party which routinely accuses the governor of being a BJP stooge, had to suspend their leader concerned, S. Krishnamurthy, in this case. Meanwhile, who can forget that in Bengal, before he became the vice president, Jagdeep Dhankar had to face a lot of opposition, including in August 2020, when he wasn't allowed to attend the Yadav University convocation by left body students. In fact, he remained stuck in his car outside the university campus for over an hour. And we've seen a lot of these visuals that have come to light in other cases as well, where there's a gherao of the governor's vehicle as well. So the big question we asked today after this recent episode in Kerala, while there are ideological differences and political differences, is the opposition to a state governor going out of hand in some states?
They are not just here. They are here and they are here. Hitting the car, particularly the glass panes, with full force. If we had kept sitting inside, most possibly they would have broken the pane and we would have been injured, both me and Edis.
The Kerala Chief Minister and the Communist Party Secretary has been issuing threats to the governor during the last few weeks,
उनके खिलाफ प्रदर्शन हिंसा वाले भी कर रहे हैं, तो ये निश्चित रूप से बहुत डरावना चित्र है।
The goons, criminals gathered their 300, 200 and attacked the governor's vehicle. No action has been taken place.
He is acting as a BJP agent and you can expect many more such statements. So no point in that. Let us don't waste by talking about the Kerala governor.
ഗവർണറുടെ ചാൻസലറുടെ പ്രതിനിധിയായി സെനറ്റിലേക്ക് നോമിനേറ്റ് ചെയ്യപ്പെട്ടുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. നമുക്കറിയാം, കഴിഞ്ഞ കാലങ്ങളിൽ രാജ്യത്തെ പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട സർവകലാശാലകളിൽ സംഘപരിവാർ നടത്തിയിട്ടുള്ള ഇടപെടലുകൾ നമ്മുടെ മുൻപിലുണ്ട്.
ഹലോ മോട്ടോ.
Let's go across to our guest joining us. Pratyush Kant is the national spokesperson of the BJP. Vivek Srivastava is political analyst, leans towards the left parties. Dr. Shama Mohan, national spokesperson of the Congress, will be with us, and PKD Nambiar, political analyst, is also joining us. Vivek Srivastava, let me begin with you. What kind of a protest is this? Is it fair to bring the security, the protocols of the governor into question just because you want to register some sort of dissent or some sort of protest against him or his actions?
No. Firstly, we do not support violence of any kind. Absolutely. Nobody supports it. And whatever happened, it happened not at the behest of the Chief Minister, as Mr. Arif Mohammad Khan is trying to make out. Mr. Arif Mohammad Khan is a frustrated man today. He is frustrated because of the court ruling, which said that you cannot keep on, keep the bills pending for 2 years, 2.5 years. And you are also stopping the finance from coming into the state. BJP doesn't have an answer to it. They have been trying to sabotage and we don't support violence at all.
But this is happening in the left-ruled state of Kerala. Surely the question will be asked of the Chief Minister of the government. How does this happen? And the charges that are coming in from a senior person like Mr. Arif Mohammad Khan have to be taken seriously. He is not saying that the Chief Minister is behind this attack. He is saying that effectively you're not allowing the police or my security to do its job, and you're giving a free hand to these protesters, I guess, because of party political lines.
When Mr. Arif Mohammad Khan has been exposed completely of his Sangh agenda.
So be it. He may have a Sangh agenda. Does this justify that?
I'm saying, and then finally getting embarrassed at the hands of the court. When you have nothing else to do, you try sensations by trying to attack a duly elected government, which you have been trying to sabotage years after years. And this is not happening only in Kerala. This was happening in Bengal, where Mr. Jagdeep Dhankar, whose example I just saw in the package, and I spoke on that issue. He took, at that time, Mr. Babul Supriyo, who was a sitting MP of the BJP. We went over there. Mr. Babul Supriyo, standing with Jagdeep Dhankar, was trying to instigate the students over there, trying to convince them, aapki ideology hi galat hai. I have seen the whole footage. Let the people see it out.
No.
See Punjab.
A conversation is not instigation to attack a sitting governor. Since you brought the episode in West Bengal into focus as well, Vivek Srivastava, the question would be asked, is this a fair means? If you want to register your protest against a sitting governor, are there not better ways? Gherawing a governor, putting their security at risk, surrounding them, not allowing them, for example, in Jagdeep Dhankar's case, to go and attend a convocation. Is that right?
Absolutely. See, I'll tell you what is right. Firstly, these fringe elements, we do not support them.
They're not fringe elements. These are SFI students linked to the left parties. Come on, are you disowning the SFI?
I'll tell you what is legitimate protest. Legitimate protest is when Tejasvi Surya of the BJP Yuva Morcha takes hundreds of his Yuva Morcha karyakartas, surrounds the residence of the duly elected Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, tries to break into it. The police doesn't take action. That is justified. I'll give you another example.
No, but are you suggesting that because that happened, this is okay? You are obviously making equivalences. I get your argument. But are you suggesting that wrong then justifies this?
Absolutely not. We are not involved. We know we are on a stronger footing. We know the governor has been exposed. We don't have to do this. On the contrary, this could have been the doing of the governor just to create a sensation. I'm going out of the way and I'm saying it.
Okay, let me bring BJP's Pratyush as well to respond to that.
Let me tell all your viewers how serious the attack was. In a distance of 5 kilometers, the Honorable Governor was attacked thrice. in front of the library chowk, then the General Hospital junction, and then Petya where he stopped. No, his car was hit by iron rods on which they were having these black flags. Can a governor be attacked in 3 places in a distance of 5 kilometers without state patronage? Not possible. How will they know what was the route the governor is going to take? Somebody has to tell them. It happened at 7 p.m. in the evening. It was the Chief Minister who instigated, and by the way, Chief Minister also has home portfolio there. So he is the boss of the police and everyone there. He was kept attacking his car. The car was totally smashed up from both the sides, and Honorable Governor was lucky to have come out not uninjured in the whole process. But it clearly points out, and I really again say, your viewers must understand, in a distance of 5 kilometers, Honorable Governor, considered to be the first citizen of the state, is attacked thrice, cannot happen without state patronage. This was an attack which was planned by the Chief Minister because he finds the governor to be uncomfortable, because the whole state in a fiscal emergency state. They are not able to honor any of the bills. You are aware of all that. Then 2 ministers, the law minister and the tourism minister, they both come out in the open and say, oh, this was a way for democratic process. Do you do democratic protest like this?
Okay, very quickly, let him respond. Vivek Srivastava, please respond to the very specific arguments that he's making.
First of all, my